What is up? We are live. We are joined today by the chat. We got Pepper Tony, we got Steven, we got Mike Rob, we got Jay Label, we got Hartman. How's everybody doing? We got a little bit of news. We'll get to that. All of the NFL training camp dates got dropped, but we're gonna do that. We're gonna do some drafters today. It's all drafters all day. I haven't set up the giveaway. I will do that after the intro.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls indecent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens Unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills, flames, names, games. Legion, wrath of fuse, stone age, torment remains. Best ball eternal in Rumain's infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the vein.
All right, 1 second. I am about done with it. Enter giveaway. Hashtag who. There we go. It's ready. All right, so hashtag who to enter the giveaway. We'll be doing it during the second draft at some point. I didn't get the setup, but I still have the dice bag. We will roll the dice, and whatever that says, that's the route we're gonna do the giveaway in. So let's set up some background music. We'll go with this one. What's up, TJ Quill? How we doing, Brett? We'll be drafting puppies, watching you draft drafters. All good. It's about full, so makes sense. So hashtag who to enter the giveaway. But what we're going to talk about first before we get started is this. I know it's hard to see. I don't know how to make it more readable, but this is every team. If you follow Underdog NFL, you can see this. It's all the training camp dates where they're starting. Seattle is starting 7-11, and they were their rookies are getting there early. 7-11 or 7-17, not 11. And San Francisco is also starting earlier than everybody else. Like Seattle and San Francisco played deep into last season, right? So especially Seattle. And that's interesting that they're also starting earlier this year. That could be like a hunger issue. Not sure, but some of the teams that starting the latest, we got Dallas starting super late, but they're also rookies and veterans show up same day. Like the Broncos are letting the veterans wait a whole week. Capital 2H little O's. Seattle lost 3/4 of a secondary and a couple of the main pass rushers. They have to retool the defense. They do. So it's just kind of like the Rams. Everybody showed up at the same time. There was a team, I think it was up here. Like it's just kind of interesting to see when teams are starting. But basically, by 7/28, every single team will be in training camp. So that's good news. That'll be awesome. But let's come on over here. This Drafters Mini is +9. So we're going to go ahead and jump in this Drafters Mini. And by the way, Pepper Tony is putting his entry in for DJ Quill. So we're in a Drafters Mini now. And we'll be drawing during the second draft. You need an account on Drafters to receive the reward. And if you don't have an account, you can use promo code WHO, capital H, with 2 little O's, as Pepper Tony says. And I say, for a 100% deposit match for up to $100 as well. So you get in, you get the opportunity to draft a main draft over here. One thing about it, they got this milestone bonus thing. I still have like 4 more mains to do to get to that extra ticket. But if you join now and you do 10 of them by the end of the month, which would be hard to do, you get a bonus ticket. So you get a ticket no matter what, but you'd get 2 if you get 10 of them in. Also, for the Drafters main, they have a weekly winners. Like, it is half prize over here, but they added weekly winners to it, which I think makes the contest way more fun. But we currently need 1 more for a Drafters Mini, 1 more for Drafters Mini. If you're just popping in, if you can smash a like, that would be fantastic. I smell some rotten pepperonis. I don't have the. You don't have the double rewards. That's only for the main, not for the mini. The mini doesn't have the double rewards. That's only for the main contest. Look at that. We got the 111. We got 0 at the 10. You're going to be sniping me all day. We got DB Bets at the 6. We got Quill at the 3. Game Tight at the 2. Welcome, everybody. So, shameless plug. Let's this background music plays a little lighter than the other ones. What's up, Bayou? If you guys aren't subbed to Bayou, go give him a follow as well. He'll be giving a Drafters main ticket away tomorrow. So if you sign up today, or if you don't win today, go on. Or if you win today, don't matter. Go on over to Bayou. See if you can win 2 days in a row. So nobody likes clicking the check mark. Nobody ever clicks the check mark. Nobody ever wants to start early. I don't get it. So we got the 111. I'm probably going to have very little HN on this. Bijan at 3 does feel great. I mean, honestly, either one of the running back. If you can get either RB at 3, it honestly feels awesome. Win all the free tickets. Use promo code WHO, and boom, you're rocking out. Absolutely. I still haven't hashed out exactly what my poodle strategy is going to be. I'm going to make a stand on a player that I think is underpriced. It may end up being a player, like, it's going to be a player down the board a bit, I think. I'm pretty overweight. Most of the players I think is overweight, but there's a couple of them that I do like that I don't have as much of. Like, it could be my Brian Thomas, but he starts going the 5th round every once in a while. So, I don't know. Like, I think the market's pretty fairly priced except for the 3-4 turn. Like, other than the 3-4 turn, I feel HN. Yeah. How are we doing, W for Omega? How are we doing? Let's take CD Lamb. Might as well take the final elite receiver. It is full PPR on Drafters. It is also total points. So I do think you almost for sure need a running back in the first few rounds. I know you've seen me draft three wide receivers before, even 4. I don't think that's optimal most seasons, but there probably are variations of seasons where it will be. Well, be sure to hit them hard. You don't want them to struggle. All right, let's go. Let's go with Hampton. Let's go with Hampton. I think Chase Brown, Walker, and Hampton are very, very similar bet. How are we doing, Tube Socks? This format may fall behind too much unless you can hit someone out of the gate. Yeah, so like I've talked about this before. Like, if we go back to last year, this is last year points per game. This is half point, not full point. But CMC, Jonathan Taylor, Bijan Robinson, Gibbs, Achane, Cook, Derrick Henry, Jacobs, Kyron, Chase Brown. So all the way down to Chase Brown. only one of the top 10 scoring and points per game running backs was drafted outside of the top 3 rounds. And that was James Cook, who was like early to mid round 4, right? And if you go to wide receiver, Puka, JSN, Chase, Amon-Ra, those were all round 1 guys, right? So I do think going round 1 wide receiver is nice. And then you got Rice, Pickens, London was early, Adams was later, Olave was later, Nico was early. You could get Flowers later last year. So, like, you can find elite wide receiver production, but not elite running back production as easily. So I think not taking 2 is probably not optimal. I know it was a 1-year sample, but it tends to be that way. I mean, if we don't have RB injuries, it's going to be that way again, right? Like it's just a fact. It's just a fact. All right, so we've got 11 entries for those of you who are new. #who, as long as you have a Drafters account, you can receive a ticket. It might take a day or 2. Every once in a while, they miss a message because I got to message them your username, all that stuff. Rico, ETN, Javonte were smashes at cost. They were smashes at cost, but they weren't the top guys. And you need 1 or 2 of the top guys, right? And drafters. That's kind of where, like, joined a mini and saw you here. Nice. Yeah, I shouted you out. I figured you were already watching. Oh no, like obviously, and it doesn't matter if you already have 2 solid running backs. If you go down lower, right? Like if you get Javonte, like if you had CMC plus Chase Brown last year, and you just had Javonte with it, it's just more points. Like you still got the value of having the 2 early guys. You just get the extra value for having the late guy as well. So there's a little worry on Garrett Wilson, Geno Smith, and all that right now. I don't know how where I'm at with it. I'm going to go ahead and bet on him. Gibbs, JT were our biggest early stand, so I agree. Yeah, like they hitting the late guys is definitely what's going to like. You need the early guys to be good, but you don't want to miss on the late guys either. Like you kind of just have to hit the absolute nuts here. I'm pretty bullish on Terry McLaurin. I'm going to pull Terry McLaurin up. Like the one problem with Garrett Wilson for me isn't the situation with Geno Smith right now. It's just team environment overall. And I think Terry McLaurin is insanely underpriced. Like, I might just make it Terry McLaurin 100%. And I might just take him, like, if I'm at the front of the board, I might just pull Terry McLaurin up in front of, like, Trey McBride and stuff in the poodle. That's the thing I'm debating on now, because I think, like, having McClurry in place of Olave and getting Waddle plus DeAndre Swift doesn't feel that much different as having Olave, McLaurin, and Swift. Yes, I would rather have the Olave version, but it would be a unique pairing. And I'm thinking that McLaurin may be my 100%, like my near 100% guy in the poodle, because I do feel like he's pretty underpriced. What happens to Terry? I think the market will dock him, but I don't think that's the right call. That's where I'm at. I remove double coverage from him. They've already said they're going to use Terry, move him around the formation and all that. So I'm not actually that worried about it. I kind of think having a second really good wide receiver is good for the main wide receiver. removing coverage from you sometimes. And as Pepper Tony says, Ayuk is completely meaningless to anything. I kind of hope it's Jalen Lane just because I was taking a bit of Jalen Lane in pre-draft. But why have you flipped on RJ Harvey? Was a solid fade for you earlier. So his price has changed. I mean, there's a lot of people like his price has changed. You used to have to take him in front of Ramondre, Tony Pollard. Like Tony Pollard's been a stand of mine for a while, right? And I just couldn't really get there in front of Pollard. Like that was the main thing. Now that's never even like in consideration, right? All right, so let's go, Rome. Yeah, so we're going to go Rome, and we're going to go Jaden Daniels. The weirdest part, Garrett Wilson, is how pedestrian he looked next to. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the Jaden Daniels thing here. All right, so next to Devontae, and now he's got Cooper Mitchell's 2 tight ends there. He never really had to fight for target share before. Well, he also never really had a quarterback before. Like, I know it's Geno Smith, but man, like, just think of what Garrett Wilson's dealt with in the past. Like, Sam Darnold wasn't really Darnold, right? And he had a career year alongside Devontae. And Aaron Rodgers was forced targeting Devontae Adams that whole time, right? So, like, we all know Aaron Rodgers likes his guys. Like, he forced targeted Alan Lazard that year some too, right? I think with Geno Smith coming in, that Geno isn't going to be partial to anybody going in, and whoever the best talent is going to win out. And Garrett Wilson is pretty unarguably talented, right? So yeah, so it's Garrett Wilson. We hope. we sure hope so, right? All right, so I can't type in chat at the same time. By the way, if you're just popping in, if you could smash the like, that'd be great. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and sub. Also, we're doing a giveaway for a Drafters main ticket during the second draft. Hashtag who to enter. You need to be present to win. You need to have a Drafters account to win. So he had identical years with Rodgers, holding the flag and hiking the ball. So we got I like this so far. We got double anchor in Hampton and Travis. We got Lamb, McLaurin, and Dunze. This feels pretty fun. If we can get one of these 2 quarterbacks back, it's going to be awesome. What are we doing? More receptions, more touchdown, even with target competition. I haven't went and looked at what the splits were with Garrett Wilson and all them. Hey, we're doing great, man. How are you doing, Colin? We are doing great. We're doing Drafters today. I don't know if you have a Drafters account, Colin, but we're doing a giveaway today. We're doing a $15 main giveaway if you have a Drafters account. Hashtag who to enter. And it'll be during the second draft. Yeah, let's not chance it. Let's take Dak Prescott. I'll look it up here in a minute. Good, just got off work. You do awesome. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad Colin finally found the channel. He's awesome. He's been very supportive to most of the best ball streamers out here. Just a really good dude. We'll get back to the RJ Harvey talk too. So I mean, yeah, let's just take Tucker Kraft. I think he's kind of mispriced. All right, so let me go here. What year was that, by the way? That was 3 years. Was that 2023? Let's look. Been taking Harvey at new price as well. Yeah, so like the new price on Harvey is wild. So Garrett Wilson. So it wasn't 2023. Was it 2022? Or 2024? It must have been 2024. You were finally hit my algo. Nice. Okay, so this is the year that Garrett Wilson had more yards. He had way more routes. He had air yard share. Devontae had more. Wilson ended up with more air yards. So it's weighted by snaps, by the way. He had 20 more targets. He had a smaller target percent, but that's fine. He just ran more routes. He had less receiving yards per game. So all of these numbers over here are different because it's 14 games versus 17 games as well. So Adams would have had a little bit higher in points in per game stuff, as we're seeing over here with the 75 yards. And he had 8 touchdowns and 14. But, I mean, it's Davante Adams. He's always going to. Look at that. Colin gifting 10 memberships. We got Colin gifted himself. That's the second week in a row somebody's gifted themselves. We got Mole. We got Gibran. We got Bob, Bryson, Rob, Samper, F, GR, Linden, Tom, Strachan, and Doc. Welcome. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to the Who Crew.
We'll take Jonathan Brooks here as a third as well. Like I said, incredibly supportive out here. Yeah, nice. I got one. Yeah, so you guys can all cook with the – I think the emojis for the channel are awesome. So we got we'll put the music back on in a second. I might take I don't know. Do we bet on the Fannin? I like all of these picks here. I think we take the team stack with Washington and Hampton, Travis, Brooks, White feel like a really strong start. Oh yeah, this song is louder. Let me turn it down. I respect the grind. Keep up the good work. I changed my stream starting intro today too. I spent a little bit of time and I got that lined out. It looks a little better, a little cleaner. I noticed that something I did caused some lag in it, and I went back and I changed it. I think it looks pretty clean. I don't know. There's only like 5 people in to watch it, so I don't know what they thought. The only time Garrett Wilson had both good QB play and good target competition, he had a career year. It doesn't matter that it was 6 more or 600 more. Yeah, and if we think that, and their offensive line's pretty solid now, right? Like they've invested a lot into this offensive line, a lot. So if we think their offensive line's going to be solid, I'm kind of like, he's a player I'm underweight on, but it's byproduct of liking Terry McLaurin so much. And I've been starting to just take Garrett Wilson some. But once again, we got sidetracked on the RJ Harvey stuff. Like, as soon Dowdle goes ahead of him quite a bit now. Pollard goes ahead of him quite a bit. Stevenson normally goes ahead of him. Those were all players that I liked ahead of Harvey the whole time, and now the order has flipped. And he is an upside pick. It is an offense I want shares of. So I'm pretty okay with it. And I don't love, like, I like Godwin. Like, Lemon is kind of a steal at that price too. Yep. Are we assuming Garrett Wilson will have good, like, I assume it's going to be improved. Kind of like Kyler Murray improved for Justin Jefferson. That's my personal take on it. Well, I was really hoping to get a wide receiver back. We're going to take Jaden Higgins here. We got Daniels. We got Dak. We'll take Jake Ferguson on the way back. I think that makes sense. We'll have a double stack with the Cowboys. Yeah, I do. I prefer Goddard overall, but I do like the Dak and Ferg stack, and I generally stack Chig with Daniels. But I don't. I feel like in this specific build, we're not going to do that. Worse than Rodgers or better than Brady Cook? So, like, he had a solid season with Rodgers, as we were just kind of looking up, right? Not elite, but he had 1,104 yards and 7 touchdowns. Now, does that pay off round 3 price? Probably not. But Rodgers honestly wasn't really himself that year. It didn't look like, because he was coming off of the Achilles tear, right? So I don't think Rodgers was fully there. It wasn't full Rodgers. Like last year, Rodgers looked a little better, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought he looked a little better last year. So, I mean, a coming back from injury Rodgers versus Geno, probably pretty similar, honestly. Harvey, not even the best Broncos running back. I do like Dobbins a lot. There's been talk already that they're going to be saving Dobbins and try to keep him healthy. Geno was asked yesterday, Dutch Fire, hard fading all Jets. And by the way, for more takes like this, tomorrow, Pepper Tony's going to come back on. We're going to do something fun. I messaged him. I turned my Discord off. I didn't see if he replied yes or no to the topic, but I think it would be a good topic for him because we disagree on a couple of the things in that topic. And it would be a good chat. Just the other two. Just show the other 2 years for the love of God. Let me bring it up. So I got to go to Player Profiler to do. I mean, the other 2 years, you basically can't even worry about because the other 2 years, what was basically with no quarterback. Like, doesn't matter. He had basically no quarterback this year, and he was hurt all year this year. And I honestly think he would have cooked with Justin Fields. I really do. So depends on if you consider Adams starting competition or not. Dobbins will never play 12 games in a year, says Brett. He had less. Look at those 3 identical years. All right. So, I mean, if Chin comes back, we do it, right? Like, we just have to do it. Juwan Johnson would be a nice finish to this room. But we could go with my boy Omar Cooper. Let's go with Omar Cooper. I need to, and by the way, if you guys are just popping in, if you could smash the like, that'd be great. We're doing a Drafters main ticket giveaway on the second draft. This is a Drafters mini. The next draft I enter, I'm going to be doing a Drafters main. On the channel, if you are a YouTube member, I review your whole team. If you don't want to review, you can say something. I can avoid it. So you went double tight end there, huh? Let's go ahead and take Tajay. But you get access to the emojis and you get access to team reviews if you want them. So one of the 3 years of Adams was his best stat. If Geno gets suspended, Jets play. Yeah, they really do. So at the current moment, I took Garrett Wilson in a DK main before I heard about that news because I worked all day yesterday. I hadn't heard, and when I got home, nobody said anything on my stream, and then I took him later that night, listening to somebody else. I heard. I'm like, wait a minute, what are we talking about? Just finished up at DK with Neil. Neil's awesome, by the way. No need to review for this team. Stafford misclick. Got it. How we doing, Bloody? It was Devontae and cheerleaders. So your statement is wrong. Got it. Yeah, so Pepper Tony, let me know in the chat here if the topic I mentioned makes sense to you or not. Neil drafted 5 tight ends with Bowers. And I thought, so the sidekick has been recommending, when you go early tight end, to just lean into it to get your flex. And to be honest, I've thought this entire offseason, all of the tight end prices are wrong. They're just wrong. So I if you think all the prices are wrong, I'm not going to recommend this to people, but I had a Brock Bowers, Colson Loveland team on DK to where Tucker Kraft fell to pick 120. And I was like, yeah, let's just flex tight end every week. We're doing that. We're absolutely doing that. Why? Yeah, absolutely. Garrett Wilson never had more talk. All right, so I'll easily take Aaron Rodgers here. We don't get him. So let's go Debo. Debo has a chance to raise whenever he signs. We could go Antonio Williams as well. I honestly don't like the new Antonio Williams price. I thought he was a really fun price at 190-ish. I don't love it now, but I also don't hate it. Do I want to get a tight end here? I got McLaurin already. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and take Dalton Schultz here. Try to get a massive amount of points at tight end. So the team for the audio listeners right now, we got a 2-5-6-3. We got Jaden Daniels, Dak Prescott, Omarion Hampton, Travis, Jonathan Brooks, Rashad White, Tajay Spears. That feels really fun. We got 2 bye week 7s there. And then we got CeeDee Lamb, Terry McLaurin, Roman Dunze, Higgins, Cooper, Debo, Kraft, Berg, and Schultz. Tucker Kraft, yeah, like it was like 120. I'm like, okay. I passed on him at like 93. I was like, why am I passing on him at 93? And he came all the way back to like 118 or whatever it was. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Like, if you're going to force me to do it, I'm going to do it. Yeah, but his fifth tight end was Jackson Haas, all pass. Oh, yeah, like, I get that. By the way, after the team reviews, we're going to enter the DK main, or the drafters main, my bad, and we're going to give away a drafters main ticket. So the way it's going to work, you type in #who, you enter the giveaway. I didn't set up my camera to be able to see the dice, but I'm going to roll a dice. The dice is going to say a number. Whatever number, I got the 20-sided dice because I'm a D&D nerd. Whatever number it says, that's the round we're drawing in. So I will put it in the chat when it's going to be. You have one round to type something in the chat after I roll, or we redraw the next round. So, and you also need a drafter's account to receive the ticket. All right. So, what do we want to do here? Let's go with Christian Kirk. And let's buy in on some of this Jaden Blue hype. #who. You can always type D20 on. I mean, we could do that. What do you guys want? So Jaden Blue. All right. We're going to do a poll here. Dice roll. On screen or trust the who. What do you want? One for on screen, which would be, I'll type it in. We'll have a digital version of it. Or number two, I roll one, I tell you what it was. And that's the round we do it in. I won $1 million. Let's buy this Jaden Blue hype. Yeah, like I just got buried. Like I probably just got buried by everybody. To be honest, I don't get a lot of Dak, right? I don't get a lot of Dak. So it makes sense here to do that. I know I want to finish at tight end there as well. What's up? I mean, that's bold, man. You left your wife at the beach to be here. I appreciate it. That's what you call support. I Googled D20 and got a naked man with a large penis. Good for you. Like, we can't all be winners, JT. Sounds like you won today, sir. The internet, undefeated, right? The internet is undefeated. So, do I want to take a random quarterback back here to secure my floor? I need to adjust my filters. Or you need to clear your search history. Something like that. All right. So we got by the way, the poll, it looks like everybody thinks the Lions are going to win the division. I got a third tight end here, which looks good. I mean, none of these quarterbacks really feel great. We're going to take Surratt. And I think we're going to go 9 receivers here. We're going to trust that Jaden Daniels, Dak Prescott are good enough. Which guy do we want here? Do we want Savion? I'm kind of feeling Savion in this $3. We're going Savion Williams. All right, to recap my team, we got a 2-6-9-3. We got Jaden Daniels, Dak Prescott. Running back, Omarion Hampton, Travis, Jonathan Brooks, Rashad White, Tajay Spears, Jaden Blue. Wide receivers, CeeDee Lamb, Terry McLaurin, Roma Dunze, Jaden Higgins, Omar Cooper, Deebo Samuel, Christian Kirk, Elijah Surratt, Savion Williams. Tight end, Tucker Kraft, Dallas Goedert, and Dalton Schultz. So we have a triple stack for Dallas with Lamb, Ferguson, and Blue. We got a double stack with Rashad White and Terry McLaurin. We have a Higgins plus Schultz team stack, and we have a Tucker Kraft plus Savion Williams team stack as well. So we got a lot of correlation here. I think we have a lot of upside in this RB room. I think we got upside at every single position, which I think this team could be the team. What do you guys think?
This could be the team that takes the whole thing down.
I don't use that clip unless I actually think the team is good. What if? All right. Game Tie said no review. I don't remember. Quill, not one. He did a rare 4 tight end build. Let's just look at it. I would say it's rare. You got Michael Mayer and Gesicki. Definitely rare. We got 3-5-9-3 here by DB Vets. We got Caleb Williams, Trevor Lawrence, and Deshaun Watson. I was debating on taking Watson in the last round. Running back, Christian McCaffrey, Devon Achane, Breece Hall, Sean Tucker, Kamani Vidal. That feels good. Are you even in here, JT? Wide receiver, Luther Burden, Christian Watson, Parker Washington, Xavier Worthy, Romeo Dobbs, Denzel Boston, Brandon Ayuk, Jalen Noel, Caleb Douglas, and then Kincaid, Goddard, and Strange. This feels pretty strong. You got volume at wide receiver. I do think you need it. Starting at Burden isn't my favorite, but there's definitely upside in the room between Burden, Watson, Worthy, right? And then Dobbs plus Washington should give you some sort of a floor as well. So I do like that team. We got 0 in here. We got a 3. Let's put the music back on. What am I doing? What am I doing, guys? What am I doing? So we got 0 in here. We got a 3-5-9-3. I'm also, by the way, I'm not really in on the Ayuk bet, but I could just be wrong. We got 3-5-9-3 by 0. Bo Nix, Malik Willis, Aaron Rodgers. Running back, Ashley Jennings, Kyron Williams, Quinshon Judkins, Travion Henderson, RJ Harvey. Wide receiver, Wilson, Godwin, Matthew Golden, Trey Tucker, Travis Hunter, Calvin Ridley, Jeremy Bernard, Pat Bryant. Just taking all of my guys right before me, huh? You just like, oh yeah, mine. Oh yeah, mine. Then Brock Bowers, Juwan Johnson, Evan Ingram. So I actually don't hate the Marvin Mims pick in a 20-round format with Bo Nix, especially in something that's probably going to close reasonably soon where he's not been drafted. I think it's fine. I think it's well built. I think stopping at 5 running backs was the move. I think triple by week 11 is probably not the right move for drafters specifically. But like I do think that you probably should have added a 6th because of the triple by week 11. But how many points is, Jaden Blue going to get in week 11, right? Like that, it might not matter, right? All right, let's catch back up with chat. My thought is Las Vegas plays, yeah, they really do. They're going to as well this year. So I reviewed Zero's team. Did you learn? After seeing these two teams, I'm glad I'm not in this draft. Gutter Ross. Zero could do much better. I taught him. With one of the cards this year is this version of the Seahawks and Geno Nuke. The weapons, their veteran quarterback is decent. I don't know. So the poll says to trust me or not. So the next one wins. Next vote wins for somebody who hasn't voted yet. That is if we roll the dice, which is trust the who, or if we try to find a D20 simulation and just roll it on screen, which is the one. We're also going to wait for this drafters main lobby to fill, I think. So Hartman voted, so we're going to trust. I will get the dice out. Oh, we got a lot more votes coming in. All kinds of people coming out of the woodworks. But I got one on my roll was a 4 last time, I think. But we're going to try to get in with a lot of you guys. Maybe not. Maybe, you know what? Let's just go in now. We're just going to go in. These can take a while to fill. So we only got 3 spots. I'm going to go ahead and roll. Do you guys want to do it round 1? Because we rolled round 1. Do we want to do it like basically right now? Or do we want to push it and re-roll that? Yeah, so by the way, hashtag who to enter. Yeah, you got to trust the dice. Yeah, the dice have spoken. Hashtag who. I will let it time out. You need to... You need to hashtag who to get in. I will let this time out on Jahmyr Gibbs. So if you're not in, we got 23 people in. And y'all are about to get in. And if you haven't liked the stream yet, go ahead and like the stream. Go ahead and like the stream. Second to last Magic the Gathering set with Teenage. Oh, here we go. I also forgot to set the chat to subscribers only. So if you're in here, if you could go ahead and sub, if you joined the giveaway, let me know. All right, there we go. It's in. We're drawing. The dice have spoken. Let's see what happens. Who is going to win? Sladen. Old Miley Virus. Congratulations. Sladen wins. I lost my... This screen is so white, I lost my mouse. I couldn't find my mouse. I couldn't find my cursor. So, Sladen, congratulations. Congratulations to Sladen. Gotta trust it. Yeah. I mean, rigged. Rig says Pepper Tony. So we got the 101. We got DB bets at the 2. We got 0 at the 9. Game tie at the 11. Good luck, everybody. Hope y'all enjoy. That solves the argument. Slayton was right about Garrett Wilson. Yep. That's actually Slayton, you get the choice. You could be right about Garrett Wilson, or you can get the drafters ticket. What do you take? If that's the choice, what is it? Do you get the drafters ticket, or do you want to be right about Garrett Wilson? Let us know. Barkley at 107 is very interesting. Results over process is bad. Let's remove that poll. Stop the poll. Stop the poll. Delete the poll. Got it. All right. So need to remove the banner since the thing is done. There we go. And by the way, if you're new to Drafters and you haven't, or you can use promo code WHO for a 100% deposit match for up to $100. Someone took him a 5 today in my room. I was like, I mean, there's been some buzz on everybody liking Saquon Barkley, but it's everybody who's saying it is they kind of think he's like for sure the 12 or 11, or 13, right? My guy Jones is maxed by. Yep. 65 boomer maxed today. Congratulations on maxing. Dub Airs. You're barely too late, sir. So we're gonna go Rice and definitely going Rice. I really don't like this part of the draft because I think you could do kind of anything. I kind of like Zay the most of these players. We're going to take Pickens, though. We're going to take Pickens. Yeah, so once a week, Lotzi, welcome to the channel, by the way. We do a Drafters main ticket giveaway, and what I do is I roll a dice, and whatever round it lands in is when we do the giveaway. Well, we rolled the 1, so we had to do and we rolled the 101, so we had to do it right then. But next week, we're going to give another Drafters main ticket away. I'm also allowed to give a mini ticket away anytime there's a mini contest. Once a week as well. So later in the week, I will be giving away a Drafters mini ticket as well. You should do tomorrow's stream with Temper Pepper Tony as a members only stream. So he's a force to become a member. So keep scooping, chilling. The 8 and 10 both backs today. Yeah, both of them. And this guy's like close to max. I do need to figure out what I want to do for my next members only stream. I have an idea. I think it's going to be separate from my 4 o'clock streams. I think I want to keep my 4 o'clock streams the 4 o'clock stream. I think I want to make a later night members only stream this next time. So we're not doing the best on likes today, so we might be done after this draft. We'll see what happens. The drafters number is the same as it was last week, but we can do another drafters main or another drafters mini if we get to the current, like the light goal that I have in my mind. We got 34 watts and we got 21 likes, and thank you so much, Colin. Like this is awesome. Like that helps me pay for some of the stuff I use that I've been just paying for a while. So absolutely love it. Mike Rob promised to gift me a membership. Is Pepper Tony? He was a member last month, I think. I think he got gifted one, I believe. But yeah, we got likes are starting to roll in though. But shout out to drafters. They're very supportive. It's an awesome platform. They're very cool. So, and by the way, Sladen, on Discord, message me your username just so I make sure to spell it correctly so they can definitely add the ticket to the right one. I know it's Miley Virus. I just want to make positive that it's spelled the way that it's spelled on the app. And after the stream, I will message them. I mean, I would love Tedero McMillan, but I bet DB Betts takes Tedero McMillan here. He does not. So we're going to take McMillan. And I think I'm going to take David Montgomery. Do we do that? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take David Montgomery. So through 5 for the audio listeners, we got Jahmyr Gibbs, Rashee Rice, George Pickens, Tedero McMillan, and David Montgomery. Not bad. Not bad. Most likely picking up a quarterback at 72. We'll see how that works out. This is your 4th drafters main since April. Yeah, drafters and DraftKings, their ADP upgrades way faster. Like Keaton Mitchell is at 130, which he makes less sense in full PPR. Yeah, so it is full PPR and it's season long. There's no pods, none of that. It's just total points all the way through. So a 35-point spike week in week 10 matters just as much as one in week 16. I hate the left side of the board. I love the first 5 rounds. I like the first round and the 4th and 5th. I don't love the 2-3 turn. I really don't like a lot of the players there. Like it feels like you're giving up cost. Yeah, that's a good point. Gibbs and Monty, a spiritual stack. Handcuffing Gibbs with Monty feels so much better this year, for sure. One spot is your... I just like to get enough of it to not have 0 of whoever's there. We never left. Oh, wow. Josh Allen, DJ Moore. 0 is cooking here. Look at that. We're close enough. We need 35 likes for the next draft, by the way. We're at 29. We should get there by the end of this draft. But we will be doing member reviews. And then if we're not to the 35, we won't do another one. As soon as we hit 35 likes, I will be putting a poll up. And the poll will be, do we want to do a drafters mini or main after this? So Joe Burrow, about to get sniped. I can feel it. I can feel Craven. I could feel the snipe coming. I don't know why, but I could feel it. How we doing, Brian? I nailed it. I did not. 10 hole max entries. So like the 10 hole and the 8 hole, both of them max entries, by the way. Yeah, we're just going to go Tony Pollard, Jordan Tyson there. We're just going to take what I consider ADP followers in these 2 rounds. I think this is a really strong start. We got Gibbs, Monty Pollard, Rashee, Pickens, Tedero, and Jordan Tyson. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we hit 700 last night. Where I don't know where we're at right now, but at 741, we're going to rehash the Who Hames origin story, where the name came from. I'm going to rehash the story. I might make it a little video. I don't know. I've been enjoying the editing stuff, so I mean, honestly, I'm doubtful over both, but probably Warren if I have to choose. I think Warren and Harvey should be like, and Dowdle should all be together, and I kind of prefer Rico. That's why I said my neighbors are DJs. Yeah. Type Go Ravens in chat for my boy B Moore for life. Baltimore for life. Look at that. Go Ravens. From Pepper Tony. From Pepper Tony. There you go. There you go. I got you, Pepper Tony. You're doing a Bills Bears stack instead of Ravens? Yeah, Brand is off. This is the second person coming in and talking about Juwan Johnson being a good tight. Like, he's an awesome value. The thing about him is all of the people down here feel like value. Like Chig feels like a value. Juwan feels like a value. Britton Strange feels like a value. Like, and Hunter Henry. Like, I like all of these picks. Like Hunter Henry, Strange, Juwan Johnson. Gadsden's starting to feel okay. Like now that he's fallen past all of these guys, but all the way from like basically Kelsey on is just like smash picks. Did Kelsey already go? Kelsey just, this guy maxed at 150 and he took Kelsey at 89. Like the stream, y'all. All right, so we are about here. He got his Mahomes Kelsey stack though. Look at him. He's cooking. He's cooking, guys. Watch out. Late tight end is loaded. Yeah, like I do prefer Strange, but I kind of want both of them, right? All right, we're going to go Brock Purdy, and we're going to go Ricky Pearsall here. Most of my stacks have got taken, so we're going to go ahead and pull one up. I don't love the Ricky Pearsall price, but I also don't hate it. How can I pick Strange if T-Ferg is still available? How can I pick T-Ferg if Oscar Delp is still available? Let's go full circle, guys. Let's go all the way down. like Oscar Delp, man. Like, why not, right? So we still need 4 more likes for another draft. I'm going back and forth with it, but the fact that Goddard goes after him and he goes 15 picks before the cluster, well, like Chigakonkwo used to be at 160, right? Like, I have like 20% Chigakonkwo because he was incredibly underpriced. Now he's like properly priced. I don't take him as much, but I still like it. Hawkinson Byrne was buns last year, so I took him last year over Warren. I did too. I was heavy in on Hawkinson last year, and it did not play well. What percentage of tight ends on the Rams? I'm going to guess he has 23% of tight end targets, but I'm also going to guess he has like 45% of tight end air yards. So for best ball, I like it. Like, I don't think he's going to have a huge number of targets for the Rams tight ends, but I do think that he's going to get by far the most air yards in those targets. Like, I'm going to guess that T. Ferg gets 60 to 65 targets or something throughout the season. Probably like 60. And I'm going to guess that he has an A dot of 15 plus, like for sure. Last year was 18. I'm going to guess they use him similarly this year. Luther Burden probably has the most high player of the draft. There's a solid chance he does. By the way, Brian, are you new to Bestball? Do you know what Bestball is? Not seen you around. I've not seen you in any other stream either. So let me know. Are you coming from Redraft? Do you do Bestball? What's the background there? Glad I missed that. Cooking on Underdog. Nice. Gotta love Underdog. I would easily stack Jared Goff with Gibbs at 120. But this guy's cooking. He got Burrow, Chase. He's about to get Laporta plus Goff back at 118. That is cooking. That's absolutely cooking. Bo Nix is clearly the best pick for me. Do I want to do that? Aaron Jones was the other pick I was debating. Yeah, we do Bo Nix, and we got Kittle back. So we got the Brock Purdy double stack here. Kittle tight end 1. We're probably going to stop or might go 4 tight ends here. Probably need. I don't know if I want to stop at those 2 quarterbacks, but I think I want 4 tight ends on this build. Never played it, but watched some streams. Mainly do redraft and dynasty. Nice. I was just wondering because yesterday we had somebody come in who was talking redraft and not understanding what best ball was. So I just wanted to make sure you knew what was going on with it before I answered questions in a way that didn't make sense, right? Interesting. Guess I don't mind throwing him on red stuff then. Yeah, so let's go back over here. I've did this a couple times. So go back to 2025. We will go to targets greater than 25. Apply. Type in Rams. Select only tight ends. So, like, if you look at this last year, did he not have 25 targets? Wow, he didn't have 25 targets. He was hurt. So, he played in 13 games. He ended up with, let's look, target share 5.5%, which is low, but of the tight ends, 10%, 10%, 5, right? So that would be my math's bad here, but 25 targets out of 130 some, so a little less than 20. But his air yard share, where's his air yards at? Here's his air yards. So his air yards was 458, which was more than double everybody else. His ADOT was 18.3, and the next highest was 6.3. So they used him in a down the field role, right? And he was learning the offense. Rookie tight ends generally have struggle a little bit, like learning the blocking, like all that stuff. And he was battling injury even in the preseason. So yeah, if he's fully, like, I think even if he misses 4 weeks, he's underpriced at this point. Absolutely. Been playing basketball for 2 to 3 years. I'm still not. Yeah, amen, brother. Amen. How we doing, Mick Nix? Taking more Ayuk shares after the Commanders post yesterday. I have not seen the post from yesterday. I work weekends, so I have not seen it. By the way, we got 40 watching. We're almost to the light goal for the next draft as well. Oh, I do Ferg randomly on any team that I feel like I want upside at tight end. Like if I've got a tight end room of Jake Ferguson, Dalton Schultz, a room like that, Terrence Ferguson's like perfect on. I will take Chris Rodriguez at this price. I wasn't planning on taking. I mean, if I don't take tight end here, I'm probably cooked, right? Let's take Juwan Johnson. I think the price on C-Rod there feels really good. And I do think that like the Bryce Young pick would have been really good if C-Rod wasn't there. I think I had to take a tight end, and if C-Rod didn't fall, I would have taken Bryce Young instead. Maybe that's not right. Those posts don't seem to be helping Ayuk. For redraft. In redraft, I think I'd be taking Ayuk and Tyreek Hill like 2 or 3 rounds earlier than they go. In best ball, since you're not allowed to make pickups ever, like it's a much harder click. Kittle could go next to Warren, or in your opinion, higher. I started the offseason pretty low on him because I was thinking that the Achilles injury, he wouldn't start till like week 9. And I wanted nothing to do with it. And I ended up kind of getting in on it late in the preseason stuff. Nice Juwan pick. I've been hearing he's one of the best values on the board. Yeah, I picked him from recency bias by some guy named Brain that came in here talking. I figured like a guy named Brain, would absolutely know what he's talking about. So we went ahead and listened to the Brain. It took some Juwan Johnson. So I think that's a pretty solid team, though. For the audio listeners, we got a 2-4-5-2. Brock Purdy, Bo Nix. That feels fun. Jameer Gibbs, David Montgomery, Tony Pollard, Chris Rodriguez. We got Rodriguez at 144. That feels awesome. Wide receivers, Rashee Rice, Pickens, Tedero McMillan, Jordan Tyson, Ricky Pearsall, and then tight end, George Kittle and Juwan Johnson. I like taking Kittle when I have Bowers or McBride. Feels good. I kind of like both versions of it. I like taking them whenever I have Bowers, McBride. Like I put Kraft and Loveland in that still a little bit as well. But I also like taking them as my tight end 1, and then just taking 2 or 3 guys behind him, and like having those 2 guys get me through the beginning of the season. Is Chuba Fina RB2, or is Brooks is definitely a problem? If Brooks comes, like Brooks is one of those guys that if he is fully healthy, like it's the same coaching regime that drafted him in the 2nd round as the RB1 in that draft. And last year, that same coaching staff took snaps away from Chuba for Rico Dowdle during the season. So I think it is a big problem if Jonathan Brooks can stay healthy. That's the big thing, because he had the same ACL torn twice. The question is was it retorn because he came back too early or not, right? What's up, Fancy Fitness? If you could, how we do it? Like, I mean, I would easily take a backsack of Sam Darnold here as well. So we're going to take Darnold a piece here. And then we're going to take a tight end, I think. And if Darnold makes it, we're just going to pull up Barner, I think. Like, even though Barner probably makes it back to us, I think I'm fine just doing that and locking it up. So Darnold does go. Do I double tight end here? I kind of want... What running backs are left? I have a lot of most of those guys. I feel pretty solid at wide receiver. I like the depth there. Let's go with Dulcich for sure. I do like the Trey Harris price. We're going to take Aaron Rodgers, though. That's going to be our last. Jeremy Bernard probably makes it. I don't mind adding either one of the Pittsburgh tight ends either. So there are some options late for him. And if nothing else, he's just a quarterback 3 to assist through the bye weeks. Fantasy Fitness will be on with Andrew tonight after he's at the show with Bruni. Nice. I still need to... Do you have a channel, sir? What is the channel? Fantasy Fitness? I might have... that is I don't think that's you. But... By the way, if you're new to the channel and you haven't hit the sub yet, if you can hit the sub, that'd be great. We're going to do a 24-hour live stream at 1,000 subs if we get there before the NFL season. What's up, Missy? Shout out to Missy. She's helped me learn how to do the thumbnails and stuff. It's been very, very helpful. Herbert, Knicks, Mahomes. It's very easily Herbert, Mahomes, then Knicks. Very easily. I have Herbert quarterback 5 because I'm a maniac. I have Mahomes quarterback 8 and Knicks 12 or 13. What order? Yeah, if we're talking about cost, I think those are still the numbers. Channel is at Fantasy Fitness IO. So, Fantasy Fitness IO. Got it. 24 subs. I was already subbed. All right, there's Fantasy Fitness's channel. For anybody who wants to go support a new upcoming streamer. So there you go. You got a plug, sir. All right. So we got our 35th like. So we will be doing another draft after this. New poll. Next draft. Drafters main for 1. Drafters mini for 2. Start and show. Poll is up, guys. Let's move it up into this corner. Don't hate my 12 spot team. Hey, is this the first time you've been here? Let me know. You're gonna get along fine. For whatever reason, Ravens fans, pun intended, flock to my channel. Pun intended. Fully intended, not unintended. Look at this. He's going to get Barner back. What an animal. What an animal there. So T. Ferg, we were talking about him, but Pat Fry might make it back. So we're going to take him. I think we just double stack him. Call it good. Hey, no problem. DJ, there's one of the flock. Yep. There's another of the flock. All right, so let's just double stack them. Let's do a late double stack with Aaron Rodgers. I feel fine with Gibbs, Montgomery, Pollard, and Chris Rodriguez fall for now. So, yeah, go. Yeah, that's look at this. Baltimore fans just out here getting along in the Chiefs chat. Who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thought? Who would have thought? So, type 1 to do a Drafters main in the chat. Type 2 to do a Drafters mini in the chat after this draft. An unkindness. Well, I'm calling him a flock, sir. I'm calling him a flock. You guys want to see something pretty fun I've been cooking up? We will I'm going through all the teams. And these are probably the least fun, like the least cool ones. But I'm making these for all the teams. And I think they look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, these were like my first edits. The ones I'm doing now are way better. Like these Vikings ones I just done, like I just finished them before the stream. Let me know what you think of these. Oh, I removed the logo. So we got this one. This one. These get really fun. Just kind of scroll through them. These last three are just straight fire. So we're going to be using these for like logo stuff for my channel. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. It looks great. Antonio Williams still being here is very interesting. So we got our fourth tight end. We're stopping. We definitely need another running back. I think Helani. Actually, let's take the upside swing on Claiborne here. Let's just take both of them, actually. Let's just take both. We'll stop it. We'll do 7 wide receivers. What's up, Chad Candles? If you guys aren't subbed to Chad Candles, go give him a sub over on Bestball on Call. Or like get on Chad Candles. He streams every morning. And then also give Bestball on Call a follow as well. And if you guys haven't subbed yet, if you could sub, that would be great. We go live every Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. Central, every Sunday night at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So, oh, nice. Did you finally deposit over on Drafters? Let me know. Because I know that you hadn't deposited yet. I'm so deep in main, I think I might as well hit 150 for the boat. Oh, I forgot. You would get double the it's a $100 back, right? So you get 200 back if you max it by then. Yeah, did you use promo code? I think Candles played a long time ago. I know he said he made his account a long time ago. I mean, you need to do 37 of them, right? But do you really want to be maxed out by then or not? Like that's the question you have to ask yourself. So only a couple votes so far. Only a couple votes in the poll. Just DJ Quill and Devin voting. Yeah, I think I was actually on it so long ago I'd forgotten. By the way, you need to message me when you get your schedule figured out, and we need to have you over here, or we need to have me over there on your channel. Like, it'd be a fire collab. I've been waiting for it. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, 200 back. Is it worth not hearing any camp news and being committed? I mean, you're already 100, like you said, you're already 113 in. If you don't vote, you can't complain, says Devin. Yeah, I think I would personally. I think you have enough entries left that you could still do damage with waiting if some awesome news comes later, right? Like, my goal is to get to exactly 25 to get the double ticket twice, right? So that's my goal. Because, yeah, we that's how we roll. That's how we roll over here. So I definitely want another wide receiver. Did Troy Franklin and Pat Bryant go? Pat Bryant went all the way up here. Wow. So we got negative Bo Nix. That's not the end of the world. We got Rice, Pickens, McMillan, Tyson. So we got two. I'm very pilled on Troy Horton right now. It might be bad, but I just really like the bet of Torrey Horton. I think that the Seahawks are going to be more pass heavy this year. It's just a feeling I have. I think their defense is going to be a little worse, and they're not going to be able to lean on the run as much. It could be a bad take, but yeah. I think I may use drafters as my early run and get my late. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, all right. We're taking Torrey Horton. We're not doing Mims, like I said. I'm doing 25 as well. Seems like the best deal if you want to hold bullets. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. Pick Taysom and hope the Broncos sign him. But then he's going to replace Bo Nix at quarterback, right? Like, we can't. That's anti-correlation. We got a 3-6-7-4 here. Brock Purdy, Bo Nix, Aaron Rodgers. We got two quarterbacks double stacked, and we got Nick and Nix. But we also got Nix at 120. Running backs. Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Tony Pollard, Chris Rodriguez, George Holani, Damon Claiborne. Wide receiver, Rashee Rice, George Pickens, Hetero McMillan, Jordan Tyson, Ricky Pearsall, Jeremy Bernard, Torrey Horton. Probably thin at wide receiver for 7, but I also don't hate it. Like, I don't know if going the extra tight end at the end was worth sacrificing the 8th receiver, but we'll see. If the Pickens and Rice price are correct, and that's what you need, I think I got plenty to start a third, right? And then we got Kittle, Juwan Johnson, Dulcich, and Pat Freiermuth. Like, that feels pretty strong. A solid team. Not my favorite team, but definitely a solid team. We got DB bets here. We got a 3-5-8-4. Justin Herbert, Malik Willis, Sam Darnold. Running backs, Bijan Robinson, Jeremiah Love, Bashal Tootin, Blake Corum, Aaron Jones. Wide receiver, Tedorova, McMillan. So we got Herbert, Malik, Darnold. T. Higgins, Devontae Adams, Quinshon Judkins, Alec Pierce, Jalen Naylor, Antonio Williams, Jalen Noel, Caleb Douglas. Tight ends, Aronde Gasson, TJ Hawkinson, AJ Barner, and Terrence Ferguson. Somebody bit the Terrence Ferguson steam I was building up. Somebody was listening. I wanted to do it, but I needed to stack Rodgers. I was like, I'm going to stack him. Let's double stack him. No, I like this team. The the value on Darnold was crazy, and then Barner falling back like to around ADP would made it awesome. Like I probably would have taken Torrey Horton instead of Caleb Douglas for sure here. I think that double stack Darnold makes a lot of sense, and Malik Willis unstacked makes more sense, right? Like that if you got to have one of them unstacked. I don't hate I don't dislike the Douglas pick. I just think with that value on Darnold leaning into that value being correct, like made more sense to take Horton on this. Maybe you just didn't want to snipe my Torrey Horton that I was talking up. I don't know. But I think, like me personally, I would have done it that way. We got 0 here. 3, 6, 8, 3. We got Josh Allen, Caleb Williams, Fernando Mendoza at 201. Mendoza's been falling to the 190s a lot. I've been taking him a lot when he falls that far. Jonathan Taylor, Kenneth Walker, Kyle Monangai, Sean Tucker, Ray Davis, Mike Washington, not Malik. DJ Moore, Roman Dunze, Michael Pittman, Khalil Shakir, Jaden Higgins, Denzel Boston, Omar Cooper, Elijah Surratt. That feels fine. Yeah, I like the Caleb Douglas price. I think when I get a value like he got on Sam Darnold, I want to lean in because you're going to have a way different setup with that. And I think that you want to I would have probably Caleb Williams. Got it. I thought you were talking about Caleb Douglas. 81. Yeah, that is a nice price on. I missed that. Yeah, that is a nice price on Caleb Williams. And you had Rome Rome's been falling as well. So you got everything stacked up, like DJ Moore and Shakir with Josh Allen there. Loveland, Kincaid. This is a very, very fun and well-correlated team by 0. We got game tight. We got a 4-6-7-3. Cam Ward, Daniel Jones, Tua, and Penix just pushing quarterback. Seems to be the brand. I don't mind this on drafters as much, although you did pull it up in ADP. But I do think you kind of had to force a third quarterback with Daniel Jones and Cam Ward. Ashton Genty, Omarion Hampton, Travis, Javonte Williams, Tank Bigsby, N. Singleton, not Nick, just N. Wide receiver, Carnell Tate, Godwin, Downs, Michael Wilson, Wandale, Troy Franklin, Alec Iomanner. That does feel thin, but I do like all the names it costs. That running back room is insane. Adding Singleton here, I don't understand, is all. I get that it's more stacking. But if Genty, Hampton, if he's starting over those 4, you're probably in bad shape. Tyler Warren, Gunnar Helm, and Gesicki feels awesome. Only minor thing I would have changed is Singleton would have been an extra receiver. But other than that, it's very well done. This could get there for sure. And then we only review members' teams, but we also review teams of people first time watching. So we got Be More for Life 22, 3683 here. Dak Prescott, Jackson Dart, Shedeur Sanders. Running backs: James Cook, Kyron Williams, Quinshon Judkins, Tyler Algier, Braylon Allen, Kamani Vidal. Wide receiver: CeeDee Lamb, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas, Mekhi Lemon, Travis Hunter, Isaac Tesla, Cooper Kupp, Darius Slayton. Tight ends: Harold Fannin, Isaiah Likely, and Jake Ferguson. So you got the old Raven, because you're a Ravens fan. I get it. Yeah, you fully stacked out the Giants, didn't you? I'm having a hard time taking Neighbors personally in drafters with him probably missing 4 weeks. It feels like it's a hard hill to climb out of. I do like a lot of this. If you can still be semi-contention with Neighbors coming back, this team is very, very good. I'm just skeptical on the Neighbors stuff. It sounds pretty bad overall, honestly. If I miss you, I apologize. Say something. We can always go back to it. Let's look at the chat. We are 8% Tory. We are dead even here in the chat. 1 for Drafters Main, 2 for Drafters Mini. We'll give it 30 more seconds, and then whatever it is, it is. And if it's neither, if it ends up being even, we will end up rolling the dice, and it'll be odds for the main. So we got one more vote coming in. Oh, we got another vote coming in. We got 20. Well, we'll do 20 more seconds. When it hits 5:36, we will be rolling the dice, I guess. So yeah, it looks like it's a dead heat. Oh, game tight coming in at the end for a main. All right, guys, we're in. Drafters main. It won by 1%, by 1 vote. It won by 1 vote. So those of you who voted, jump on in. By the way, if you're new to the channel and you haven't hit the sub yet, I would much appreciate it. We give away a Drafters main ticket once a week. We give away a Drafters mini ticket once a week as well. We stream Underdog a lot. We stream DraftKings every once in a while. We do during the season, we keep going. We do daily stuff. So you're welcome to stick around. The content here will not stop. I'm very committed to it. We are on a road to 1,000 subs. When we get to 1,000 subs, we're doing a 24-hour live stream. And we have a small goal at 741 subs where I will reveal or re-reveal the origin story of the username. We get the 111. We get Bestball on call at the 10. Rony Baloney at the 9. I don't know if Dan's here. We got Lutz at the 6. Game tight at the 3. Craven back over here. And then if you're in here and I didn't shout you out, say something in the chat. Give me 1 second. I was feeling a bit parched, a little parched. All right, so I really like picking at the. I like these picks down here. How we doing, Jason? Glad to see you back in the grind. Glad to see you back. We have yeah. So we have a pretty big week this week. We have tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're gonna do a 4. Like, I wouldn't actually mind doing what Mike Rob said and making Peppertoni members only tomorrow evening after my 4 o'clock stream. We'll have to talk to Peppertoni, see if that's fine, because we could just do the thing that he's wanting to do. And it'll be a fun conversation either way. We could do that live. We could do that members only. We could do it non-members only. It don't matter to me. But I would also, by the way, DraftKings is having a promo right now too, to where if you do 15 mains over the next 6 days, you get $75 back. So I'm not like I'm probably gonna do the 3 again that I did the last time, just get the $10 back, but instead of max it out for the $75, I feel like DraftKings is making a big effort this year. I mean, it's clearly Ashton Genty, right? It's clearly Ashton Genty here.
Yo, yo, yo. Getting Jenny with it. Getting Jenny with it.
All right, so yeah, we'll take Saquon this time. Saquon, like, he has a pretty good schedule overall. And part of the reason I don't like Saquon as much on Underdog is because of his week 15-16 game. Yeah, it's going to be very close to overlaying. DraftKings will. Like, it barely overlaid last year, but they made it much bigger, right? And they're running all these promos out. So I don't feel an urge to like scream out, like, make sure I max all these promos, because I think a lot of people are, because they see a promo. These are the promos they're doing now, like before there's like risk of it really overlay. The closer we get, the better these promos are going to get. And I'm close to, like, I've got 38 of them, 39 of them done right now. I just think we're going to get a lot more. Yeah, Philadelphia week 15 versus Seattle, week 16 versus Houston, week 7. Yeah, it's so gross. It's so gross. But Barkley has a pretty good overall schedule throughout the whole season. So we got yeah, I just don't want to get over, but they've ran so many good deals on DK Melly. They had an awesome one Sunday night or Saturday night. They had a really awesome flash. They've been doing flash sales for them all the time. They had one to where it was, you do one is like a 2-hour window or something, and you got a free chain mover, which is insane. You do one, you get $10 back, right? You get a free $10 entry. I couldn't do it because it was after my stream where I stayed up later than I should have. And I was like, man, I really want to do this, but that would put me on like 3 hours of sleep. I'm glad I didn't, but I do have FOMO on it. The last DK lobby is going to fill the last week of August, and who's going to be like, I'm holding out for that? Maybe. Maybe. Who? Who we talk about? Yeah. Just this owl over here. So, all right. We got the same group of players that we did the last time we were on this side. I don't ever take a Buka. We're not going to do it. We're still not doing it. My wife is a teacher. When she goes back to school August 12th, I'll be drafting till my eyes bleed. Do you not work, Gunner? I can't remember if I asked you what you do when you were live. Do we want to... I kind of want to just do Waddle here. We're doing McLaurin again. We're pulling McLaurin up. Like I've said, I think McLaurin should be over here. I think he should have been over here the whole time. Man, that's fantastic. Congratulations on however that happened. We got 41 watching. We got 38 likes. I want to thank all of you for smashing that like. And if you're new to the channel and you end up enjoying the content, go ahead and hit the sub. We do drafters a whole day, once a week, where we give away a drafters main ticket every week. And as long as we have drafters mini up, I can give one drafters mini ticket away a week as well. I just make sure to do them on different days. But like today, we gave away the drafters main ticket in the second draft. I haven't been doing my timestamps for the drafts. Whoops. Oh well. Guess you can't win them all. I've just been vibing today. Me either, but my job doesn't realize that yet. No. Are you using AI to do all your work for you, Pepper Tony? Is that the gig? Is that what we got going on? Yeah, so but yeah, our start here, Ashton Genty, Saquon Barkley, Travis, and Terry McLaurin. People have moved all of the Saints down for whatever reason recently. Like there's all of the buzz and the positivity about them possibly jumping up. Yeah. That is absolutely fantastic. I gave up all of my responsibilities last weekend because of some stuff going on at work. I told them I'm done with all of those things that I was doing extra. You can deal with it how you need to. And I haven't done those things since. Pay cash for cars and 7 deployment and savings. I got pretty lucky each year doing stuff. Nice, nice. I quit my job mentally a few years ago. That's the first step, right? You got to mentally quit. And then eventually you get to physically quit. I've been trying to get a little more Brian Thomas Jr. I don't like him over Carnell Tate. I really don't. Jade Daniels goes, which is pretty hilarious. Do I take Bucky here? No. So I would have taken Bucky and been done at running back there, but he has bye week 10 with Barkley. If I take Bucky there, I want to be able to stop at 4 running backs. And since Bucky didn't had the bye week shared with these guys, like if I would have taken Walker or Hampton, I would have taken Bucky there, and I would have been done at running back. But because we had this similar bye week, I think Bucky was a good price there, and I was interested in it. But I think if I have that much capital at running back, I don't want to go 5. There has been minor Travis FUD because Kamara. Yeah, that is true. People are pretty worried about that. And Olave has a new cause of dying. Yeah, all of them. None of it feels like they talk about the substation in San Francisco. I don't know what they got going on in New Orleans, but maybe some witchcraft, like maybe a little bit of voodoo. I don't know. Getting a little too New Orleans on them. Yeah, all I'm hearing is Juwan's the best pick on the board, says Hartman. That's all I hear. Just full case for Juwan Johnson. Absolutely. Get those boys some muffaletas. I have no idea what that word is. Let me Google this. Pictures only. Pictures only. What is it? Oh, big sandwiches? Safe search off every time. You gotta turn safe search off. No, anytime. And if you don't, you're not living dangerously enough. Dude, I would be so happy if Bryce Lance comes in hot. The one guy who, like Devon Vele also, right? I would be very happy if it's Bryce Lance. I had a lot of them in pre-draft. I think that Bryce Lance got an awesome landing spot for Dynasty and a terrible landing spot for this year. Like, I didn't expect him to go to a team that also took a first round receiver, right? Like, I have some Vele, not a chunk. In pre-draft, I had a chunk. I actually have a chunk of all of the Saints receivers. I have a bunch of Tyson. I have a bunch of Olave. I have I also have a chunk of even a pre-draft, a chunk of Shuck. Coolers just got McBride at 32 in a sprint. That's awesome. I took a McBride share earlier on Underdog as well. It was a pretty. I stopped at 40 puppies. I was one away from doing my 40th. So I did my 40th, and I got them at, we'll bring it up. I got them at 31. I got Jonathan Taylor, Achane, McBride, Scatbo. And then I took Tucker Kraft here because I didn't like anything else there. And I stopped at those two tight ends. I have so much Saints pass catchers. So we get Trevor Lawrence back. That was kind of the goal of taking Brian Thomas there. So that feels good. I was hoping I probably should have just taken Kraft first and pushed it, but we didn't. RJ Harvey also by week 10. Dowdle not. Let's take Dowdle. Let's be done at running back. So the team right now, a 1-4-3-0. Trevor Lawrence, Genty, Barkley, Travis, Rico, Dowdle, Terry McLaurin, Brian Thomas, Cardinal Tate. So, yeah, I have a lot of the Saints pass catchers too, but I also am bullish on the offense. So if they're a good offense, I don't like even Bryce Lance, like in the pre-draft stuff. As long as their offense is good. Oh, so he has the other version of it where he got Jacobs instead. Like, that's almost exactly what I had, except I had Scatabo instead of Jacobs. And I'm 50-50 on Scatabo versus Jacobs. That was literally I had Jonathan Taylor, Achane. I should have been in the pre-draft stuff. I mean, the pre-draft stuff is like truly degen people there. You guys should have gotten me hip. Well, next year, like the pre-draft stuff starts at like the last 2 years, Underdog has released their pre-draft stuff on the day of the conference championship games. I'm sure everyone loves me updating them on the end. Yeah, it's fantastic, sir. The best part is you're not even updating your own team. You're doing somebody else's team. I mean, I was gonna take Alec Pierce here. I think Alec Pierce is actually a pretty good bet still. We'll find out if I'm crazy or not. But yeah, if I like this so far. Hopefully we can get Cam Ward back at like 131. Probably not going to take a quarterback on this next pick. Probably going to double tap receivers. Might take actually probably take a tight end. I like those two tight ends at cost, especially Pitts. Pitts more than Phantom. Also, as a group, drafters, we all believe you took the kids. It's part of the agreement when you subscribe. No, like Mike Rob does. Well, his way better. Got it. Just drafted Gibbs, Jamar, Puka, Taylor Bowers in my one-man league. I mean, I think you took Lamar too high. Think you took Lamar too high there, Pepper Tony? By the way, have you done any more Elims? I've done 2 more Elims. Let me go back. I've got yeah, I've done 2 more. No, I've done 1 more. And I honestly feel like there's some pretty fun things to do in Elim right now. What's the promo on Underdog? Is it for dailies or what? We're going to take Matthew Golden here. And probably Wan'Dale Robinson. And push tight end. Like, Fannin does feel fine here, but I feel like I want the double stack in Tennessee. Like, we're kind of building this out to need to be a double stack in Tennessee. Jacoby Myers was a stack, though, as well, with Trevor Lawrence. And I do like Jacoby. But we're betting that this is a breakout thing. And I still need tight end. And I can stack both Cam Ward and Lawrence with them as well. Yeah, I've only done 7 of them. So let's go back. So this is the one I done off stream. I used my rankings and stuff. You'll see I have some pull-ups, but the team feels very, very good. We got Lamar Goff. We got Chase Brown, David Montgomery, Ramondre and Corum, same bye week, but they're running backs 3-4, right? J.K. Dobbins, Amon-Ra, Watson, and then Pearsall, Diggs, Flournoy, Ridley, Cup, Bryant. Like that feel. We got an anchor with probably a double anchor, and then likely Chig, Freiermuth. Like, I like all of these players. I like these teams. Are you going to do the Elim promo? I don't see the promo. Is it only on your phone? Because Underdog does this stupid thing where you can't see promos unless you're on your phone. Let me check. Yeah, that's the thing. Let me look. 7th inning stretch. Oh, an eliminator on. Okay. What is it? Draft 5 entries in the eliminator. Get 1 eliminator entry. Wait a minute. they have an eliminator and a 7th inning stretch. So, yeah, they have an eliminator. Do 5, get 1 right now, live on Underdog. Pepper Tony, we may be doing some eliminators. We may be doing eliminator tomorrow, sir. Yeah, I might do the draft or the baseball one too. So we definitely want to make sure we get Cam Ward here, right? Like, we can't not get Cam Ward. This room is definitely taking all of the quarterbacks. And then tight ends, like, are super gross here. Like, just look at this. Like, you know, where is the value? Is there value? Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on Strange. I don't love it, but we're gonna pull him up. Like, I can't not have somebody in that tier, and I feel like all of those guys are going because of the way this room is doing tight ends. So I need something new, and it is a stack. But I feel very strong at all these other positions, right? At least at running back, I feel insanely strong. I feel pretty strong at wide receiver. And so I need to make sure I don't die at tight end. This is for sure a 4 tight end team. No, definitely not a Mastiff. So once you opt in, you have 4 days, but you can slam them all as slow if you want to. Still got it. Yeah, I will probably be doing the 7th inning, the baseball one too. Yeah, thank you for the shout out, Missy. But the eliminator one is fantastic. You got 5 days to do eliminators over on Underdog. You got to open up your phone and opt in. I was planning on doing some eliminators this week anyway. I'll probably do one. So this week, tomorrow, Pepper Tony's going to be on. Wednesday, Steve's going to be on. And Thursday, Updog is coming on. Updog's tool is finished, and it's pretty sweet, honestly. You guys seen us use his stuff before, but it's actually an overlay tool, like in the baseball stuff. He's got it built out as a overlay tool now, so it's a lot more, a lot easier to use when you make a pick. It whenever you make a pick, it auto inputs it for you instead of you having to toggle it on a different screen. So that feels really, really good. And to be honest, I might just do another draft over on Underdog, do an eliminator. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm feeling pretty good. I have a lot of stuff I need to do off stream tonight, though. Lining some things out with Jamie later as well for the second channel. I mean, I would love to get just 3 of these side ends. Mendoza's been falling. We'll push Mendoza. If Mendoza comes back to 179, we take him. I don't want to stop at Cam Ward and Trevor Lawrence, but I also don't think I can afford to not get 2 tight ends around this corner. So we're going to take Sadiq first. Sadiq giving us an extra backstack option with Geno Smith. And then we'll take Gadsden. That feels fine for a tight end room. I probably still want another one. I know they're both by week 7. Strange, Sadiq, Gadsden. I could still take like Adonai Mitchell maybe like around the next turn if Adonai and Gino are there, we could do that and do a double stack on the back end. No, Updog is Updog. Updog has finished second in the Drafters main twice. Updog also finished top 10 last year in the Dinger. And him and I are, we have some we have some co-owned Dinger teams, if anybody cares. No, it's not. No. I mean, look, I'm sure he won't care. I'll just kind of show it to you right now. Like, this isn't the finished product, but basically, he'll be here to show it. But you can come in here, you can set your rankings, what you want. It shows you this. It tells you like 4 total points, what to do. It's your roster here. It has suggestions. It's basically a flat input without, like, wide receiver for Arizona is X, right? And then you can set your, like, how much do you want to value floor, ceiling. You can custom set all of these things. You have playoff correlation for the non-drafter sites. You can weight it differently for every contest if you want. But that's just a little hint to what his tool is. I've been using it off stream quite a bit. The only problem with it is I love Bestball Overlay. Oh, was I showing the wrong screen? Did I show the wrong screen? Did you guys see the actual tool or not? I don't think you guys seen the actual tool. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the tool. So you can click here. It auto uploads everything. Down here it tells you like which one it is. It's got this charts thing, which has all kinds of information in it. You can set your settings. You can have 3 custom ones, balance your ceiling, floor, playoff correlation, all that stuff. So I didn't mean to show the wrong page there. Yes, he has been in some rooms, not all rooms. Yeah, it's in some rooms he is, other rooms he is not. I mean, Dalton Schultz here is an absolute smash. Do we stack Mendoza? I think we stack Mendoza with Genty instead, right? I mean, Dalton Schultz is the clear pick here. Did Adonai Mitchell go? We're definitely taking Schultz. Yeah, well, he had that built out in non-tool form, right? To where we had to go on a separate page and input all of those things, and it didn't read the script of the page and autofill it for you. And him and I are doing in baseball, we did 33 drafts, and this is like, we did 33, we're advancing 7. We bounce between 6 and 10 every day. I also used it on this eliminator that I still have alive. I only did like 8 eliminators, I think. I've got one of them still alive over here. He's planning on launching it July 1st. He might launch it the day that he's on my stream. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I've got the prototype like version of it right now because I've been helping him out with it. but I don't know what he's going to like, what the cost is going to, I don't know any of that. I don't know if he's decided that yet, but he does have things up. We'll go over all that on Thursday. I know he was hoping to have it ready July 1st, but I think he said it's fully ready now, and we'll promote it that day. The only thing is for whatever reason, whenever it's live, it and Bestball Overlay can both run, but whenever they're both live, one of them, like the Bestball Overlay, like seems to fault out when they're both live for some reason. And it would be useful to be able to have both of them, because one of them you can see your combos, and the other one you could see what's the best thing to build for this specific team, right? And that's not a problem. Like, I'm sure that they're both kind of reading the same thing and one second priority or something. But yeah. So we ended up getting our third quarterback here. Feels pretty solid. Now we just need to fill out this ugly wide receiver room, right? Like, we got McLaurin, Brian Thomas, Tate, Matthew Golden, and so we'll discuss all the things later. Like, he's coming on Thursday. Just listen Thursday. He'll have all the answers. I don't have all the answers for it, honestly. So I think I have some answers. I think I know what the answer to this is, but I'm not going to answer. We'll let him answer, right? It's his tool. I'm not a partner in it. I mean, I might end up being, I don't know. I know I'm the first person he's going on to show it with. So Cooper Kupp absolutely fits this team. I think Christian Kirk fits this team too. Do I want Kirk? Do I want Ted Hurst? We got Mendoza. We got... Yeah, we'll take Kirk. Thursday, check. Yep. Yeah, I know how, like, I don't want to answer incorrectly is all, right? It's kind of like if I'm asked a question about how the sidekick works, I have ideas of how it works. But if I was to have Sacrilegious on to broadcast the sidekick, I wouldn't be answering questions about it like 2 days before he came on, right? Because I don't normally answer questions about it because I don't use it and I don't know. So yeah, so I think I feel comfortable stopping at these 4 running backs. I could probably reach out to Sacrilegious and have him on. I just haven't yet. I kind of want to make sure that I continue to grow. And I've been working on all kinds of other things. And to be honest, like, the sidekick is awesome. The way it works when you upload your own projections into it, it's still using their sims, right? And it's trying to use your projections, like I think it like uses your rankings to in context of their sim, right? In some way, it tries to look at the difference in the rankings and do something with it. It's still going to lean towards their stuff, though, right? And it's still probably going to push like position over, like different positional structures over what you have ranked, right? So, like, I don't know if you could, like, you have to kind of bully it into a build, right? But like I said, I've never used it, so I'm not positive on that either. So we got Mendoza, we got Cam Ward. And by the way, if you're new to the channel and you haven't given a sub, if you could give a sub, that'd be great. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs. At 1,000 subs, we're going to go to, we're going to do a 24-hour live stream. Also, if you don't have a Drafters account, you can use promo code WHO, capital H and 2 little O's, for a 100% deposit bonus for up to $100. We've had, I know the promo code works because a couple people used it last week. We were talking about Vele earlier in this. Let's take Devon Vele here. We got a 3-4-9-4 here. We got Trevor Lawrence. We got Cam Ward. We have Fernando Mendoza. Feels okay, not great. Running backs. Genty, Barkley, Travis, and Rico feels awesome. Wide receivers. Terry McLaurin, Brian Thomas, Cardinal Tate, Matthew Golden, Wandale Robinson, Cooper Kupp, Christian Kirk, Brazel, and Vele. Honestly, that feels pretty strong. And then Brenton Strange to the D, Gadsden, and Schultz. I think quarterback feels a little thin, but if Cam Ward is an absolute value with Tate and Wandale, this team might really cook. It's very reliant on Cam Ward being awesome. It's very reliant on that, in my opinion. So that's my team. We got Best Ball on Call member 2783. Josh Allen, Kyler Murray. Running back, Jonathan Taylor, Bucky Irving at an awesome price. His running back 2 felt really good. I'm sure he pushed it because he thought I wasn't interested. I was very interested. I just wanted to stop at 4 with my start. Chuba Hubbard, JCM. I've been biting the JCM at 135 to 140 range. I took him at 140 earlier today, and it felt really good. Or last night. Jonah Coleman, Marshawn Lloyd, LaQuint Allen. That feels solid enough. Drake London, Garrett Wilson, Roma Dunze, Cortland Sutton, Ricky Pearsall, Juwan Jennings, Antonio Williams, Chris Bell. So you got... Did you end up with Shakir? Shakir was falling, and you still didn't take him. That's surprising. And then we got Dallas Goedert, TJ Hawkinson, Pat Freiermuth. All-around solid team there by Best Ball on Call for sure. He's got the back sack with Juwan Jennings and TJ Hawkinson on Kyler. T-Law and Mendoza could do it if Kubiak has mojo. The thing is that I don't have the receiving options, and they're all cheap. So if Mendoza's what you need, I probably don't have the right combination of stuff. Mendoza needs to be good, but not elite. Okay, got it. Yeah, I am too. I'm very, very excited about that. All right, we got Roni. I believe Roni is a member. Whoops. I will look real quick. RIP. Oh, is this Tiller Turtle? Is this Tiller Turtle? Let me know. Is that Tiller Turtle? We got Lutz. 2783 here. Joe Burrow. Bodix. Quinshon Judkins. Jonathan Brooks. J.K. Dobbins. Aaron Jones. Like, that honestly feels really good for what this wide receiver and tight end room is probably about to be. Tajay Spears, Sean Tucker, and Jaden Blue. Finally off the Malik Davis. Finally buying into Jaden Blue. I think just taking some shares of the different ones. I've thought about in Time Box taking some Phil Maffa, honestly. Wide receiver, JSN, T. Higgins, Jalen Waddle, Jaden Reed, Jalen Coker, Calvin Ridley, Pat Bryant, Keenan Allen. That feels very strong. Bowers, AJ Barner, Gesicki. So you got the double stack here with Joe Burrow. You got Bo Nix. stacked up with a running back and a double stack here with Jalen Waddle and Pat Bryant. Very solid team once again by Lutz. Then we got game tight. We got Lamar Jackson, Bryce Young, 2.693. Derrick Henry, Cam Scatabo at 46. That feels good. Jordan Mason, Brian Robinson, Jordan James, Mike Washington, Jamar Chase, Zay Flowers stacked up. Jordan Tyson, Quentin Johnston, Josh Downs, Alec Pierce, Darnell Mooney, Jalen Noel, Troy Franklin. I know you're pretty big on Noel. I haven't gotten there yet. Not only Bayou likes Vele. I don't love Vele, but I think he's a really solid pick. I wouldn't want 90% Vele, but I do think he's a solid pick. And then we got Mark Andrews, Juwan Johnson, and Hunter Henry. So you got sniped on Daniel Jones. Quarterbacks went like crazy in this draft, and so did tight ends. Like, it was just run after run, right? Like, I took Lawrence here. Nobody went. And then all of them went to Dart, which makes sense. I passed. Usually, like, Malik Willis, Stroud, like, even sometimes Shuck and Baker, like, make it back over here. None of that happened, but all the tight ends also went. There was not a single receiver go between 117 and 132. And Dobbs fell to 132, which is unique. And there was only, other than Dobbs, nobody else went until 137. So from 20 picks, there was one wide receiver taken. Like, just an absolute insane run of non-receivers. So somebody like me who took a bunch of receivers in a row and didn't need to get back, like, I couldn't capitalize on that value there. Sometimes the drafts don't fall right. I still think it worked out pretty well. I think the team is solid. But yeah, like, it is absolutely insane for only, and to be honest, like, if you go from 111 to 136, there was still only 3, right? So from my Wandale pick to my Brenton Strange pick, only 3 receivers went. And only 2 of them went. And, like, Romeo Dobbs never falls that far. Like, that's surprising. Jalen Coker fell in this draft as well. It's just an interesting room, right? But, you know, I'm feeling good tonight. We've done 3 drafters drafts. We got a promo up over here on the Eliminator. Go to your phone. Sign in for the Eliminator. Or sign up for the Eliminator. Do 5, get 1 free challenge thing. But we're going to jump in on Eliminator now. We're going to jump in 15 seconds.
Bestball Degens Unite. We never leave the grind. Fury. Endless. Picks. Relentless. Fantasy. Reigns. Who wins? Immortal.
All right. We got a new lobby, it looks like. So I might not be able to get it filled. Now we're going to do an Eliminator. I'm going to get up my Discord because I've had my Discord off because I have my Elim sheet in my Discord. If you are a YouTube member, you can go to the members tools section and look up my Elim sheet. It has all of the you got 5 days or 4 more days. So 4 more days. Let's listen to this song. Yeah, we could use the correct emoji, which is the eliminator emoji, which is an awesome emoji. But yeah. So I have the eliminator stuff gated to members. I basically done I mapped out the entire season and gave weight to every week and mapped out what team played what defenses, what offenses to target. And then I also made an implied team total chart and did the same thing. And it's very useful information, I think, to be able to get, because the goal is to get through the beginning of the season, right? And this chart shows what teams should be most likely to get through the beginning of the season with higher points. So it also weights bye weeks fairly heavy. And even with that, my chart shows that Jahmyr Gibbs is a better pick than Bijan Robinson. And just by both of them. Just by Atlanta plays tougher defenses early in the season, and the Lions don't play tough defenses early in the season. I mean, hopefully we can get this filled. Let me go to Dog Pound server. +6 eliminator. Click promo on phone. So hopefully we can get some traction here. I'm going to go to X and also plus eliminator promo on at Underdog. +6 draft. For draft live on stream. All right. There we go. So we got +4 now. I'm in. So yeah, but I was very interested to see that Gibbs, and by the way, these are my custom ranks. I need to go back over them. There are some things I do need to change, but using my chart, I did custom ranks. I need to move Genty up. I still think Genty is just like a tier ahead. Like, I think having Genty below Cook is just wrong. No matter the schedule there. So that's something I'm going to change. I'm going to change a couple other players that are down the board as well. And hopefully we can get this filled. I don't think we're going to, though. I'll give it another 5 minutes. If we aren't filled in 5, I'll probably call it. Anybody have any questions, any thoughts? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. What's up? How we doing, C Money? How we doing? We are waiting on an eliminator here. This is an eliminator. There's a Underdog promo right now for eliminator. Underdog promo on your phone. Go in, opt in, do 5, get 1 eliminator free on your phone right now. There's also one for baseball for the 7th inning stretch. So it's an eliminator. Jump in, go opt into your promo, and then opt in to the draft. Michael will. My chart literally has, like I said, I'm gating the information to members only to actually be able to draft off of it. But Arizona looks really bad in this for me. Like really mad. Or really bad in this contest for me. Arizona looks a lot better in season-long stuff, though. They have a pretty rough early schedule. So, that looks about right. So we're going to change. We're going to use Bestball Overlay, by the way. Promo code WHO to get Bestball Overlay. We're changing the settings now. You can change what weeks you see, and it's week 1, 2, 3, right? Now, the chart says to take Puka Nakua here, but I can't not take Bijan. I think it's still like I'm going to be Puka over Chase in this contest, and I'm easily Chase over Puka in the other contest. With the way running backs go in this contest, I do think it's going to be hard to not take Bijan. Although my stuff has Bijan having a pretty rough early schedule. We got the 102. We got C Money at the 4. We got Game Tide at the 6. We have the Source at the 8. We got Gunner at the 9. We got King Calorie at the 12. I haven't seen you chat yet or shout yourself out, but welcome to the crew. I've seen you in a couple of my drafts lately. Hopefully you enjoy the content. Hopefully you don't think I'm a fish. I mean, yes, he could. I don't think it's like a very like I'd give it like 3%. Did you see the $75 back? Yeah, I did. And I was talking about how I'm going to wait for better promos because they're putting all kinds of promos out. I'll probably do the 3. That's what I did the last time they did this promo. I've been kind of doing 1 a day. In the building, thanks. Hey, first time I've seen you chat. Welcome. Glad you enjoyed. Bye week 11 makes it harder for Puka. Is it because there's so many other people with bye week 11? Like, that's another reason I kind of like Gibbs over Bijan too. It's over and above the 375 back for maxing. No, it is. It is, but I don't think I can fit 15 drafts in 6 days with all the stuff I have going on right now. Because right now I'm mostly just grinding my channel and upgrading the channel. This is kind of the dead, like I'm going to draft like crazy when August hits, right? So I'm kind of mostly just drafting on stream right now. And I do 1 or 2 a night off stream. But I've been grinding like all kinds of other things as well. So I'm focusing on growing this channel. And if I can't hit up a couple of these promos, which are awesome, it sucks. But I think in the long run, I'm going to be happy I'm making the choices I'm making, right? And I think you guys will be happy that I'm making these changes because, like I was saying with the art, like that, I'm doing that art stuff for all the teams. I'm going to be using it. I mean, we got to get to the 24-hour live stream today. We've only got 1 sub today, so hopefully that goes up. So Nico, kind of a clear bet for me here. We're going to take Nico. Bye week 6 is also good. Houston, on one of the charts I have, Houston is good. The other chart, Houston is bad. If you want to know more information, become a member and watch the live stream or the members only stream I did with Gunnar Ross. So I'm also going to drop Josh Allen. I've been taking him a bit in this. I do like him way more in the Eliminator. But I think that he definitely needs to be behind Zay. Definitely needs to be behind Zay. So we get Javonte Williams, another high team that's going to score a lot of points. So this is like a bet on a good offense and a running back in that good offense. Also, a week 14 bye weighs pretty well for him as well. I mean, I hope so. The problem with that is that one's going to be all underdog drafts because I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to name all those other drafts off stream. Like, I can't name it on other sites. And to me, that's a big enough deal to not track it. So, well, we'll probably do one draft an hour, kind of like the last 24-hour live stream. And for the 24-hour stream, we're probably going to do, we might not review every member's team. There'll probably have to be, some specific things to that one to make sure, because reviewing all the teams on the 12-hour live stream kind of got to a point to where some guests got, less, it kind of bled in too much and stuff like that. So we're probably not going to review all the teams on that stream. Probably do something different. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. It just become a problem. All right, so David Montgomery goes here. I think Montgomery's one of the better picks in the Eliminator right now. I know that he goes ahead of some of these other guys, but he's clearly the bell cow for that team. And if you think that their offense is going to improve, he's got a really good schedule to start the season. Yes. Quill answers my question from a long time ago with a single word. All right, so the Giants don't rate very well either. They rate pretty poorly, honestly. So, I mean, I'm going to take Scatabo if he's here, but I would also, yeah, we definitely do that. It's a different bye week. We got 3 running backs. Then I can go Adams. I could go Waddle. I can go McLaurin. I could go Christian Watson. Luther Burden. It's interesting that he's further down. I mean, I'm probably just going to take Loveland, though, if he's here. Now, I got a pretty solid anchor here. So, Adams was actually the player I wanted the most there. I think Adams there's a really high chance that he gets 13, 14 points every week, right? He's probably going to regress a little bit in touchdowns, but he's still going to have several touchdowns and 50, 60 yards most games, right? So 5 receptions, 50 yards and a touchdown is a solid floor for an eliminator ass pick, right? And he could definitely get multiple touchdowns in the game. We've seen that many times. So the team right now for the audio listeners, this is an eliminator. We got Bijan, Javonte, Cam Scatabo, Nico Collins, and Devontae Evans. I think Evans probably does. To be honest. Evans was a player I was kind of wanting here. If you have running backs off weeks 7 and 8, Corum has a great chance to shine. I mean, we're gonna have a championship here. We're not going to show the whole sheet. But all right, here we go. So, Rams schedule. You say 7 and 8. Vegas chart. Yeah. Vegas, Washington, Arizona in week 7, 9, and 10. But like, look at the Rams schedule. Like, this is why I like yes, they have 2 rough ones early, but then they get Buffalo, who's not a great defense, Arizona, Raiders, Chargers, Washington, Arizona. So San Francisco Giants are like solid bets. So like you get 2 bad matchups, but then everything else is like just straight fire. So my stuff has the Rams pretty high overall. You have to dodge weeks 3 and 4 a little bit. But other than that, they should probably be putting up like 20, 26, 27 points a week, right? So I have all Rams ranked slightly ahead of ADP, and Blake Corum is actually a target of mine. I think he's like a clear target for me in Eliminator, which saying that means game tight or C money is probably going to take him in this draft. But I guess I have him this is way too early for him, but I also don't care about stacking near as much in this. I mean, we got Terry McLaurin guy, C money. Is he going to stack? Is he going to stack? I would stack. He did not stack. I'm also going to take, like, if Rome was there, I would have taken Rome, but we're taking Jaden Daniels for sure. I need to remove, Alec Pierce needs to get absolutely nuked because these rankings were done before his injury. I also think Chuba is a way better pick in Eliminator because we know that he's supposed to get the bulk of the carries the first couple weeks. That's already been stated. So I'm probably gonna just take Dak here. Have a little stack there. Like, bet on their whole offense, right? Like, they either Javonte gets some touchdowns or Dak gets some touchdowns and Dallas cooks every week, right? So I like quarterback, running back stacks quite a bit more in Eliminator. It's just a bet on the offense. Bro, my phone was wigging the fuck out. I had the cue. Got it. I mean, I doubt he would have made it all the way back to you. By the way, I did a DK Millie last night. G Wash, I think his name is, Deposit Kingdom guy, was in the room. And just like the one I did with Charles, where he was the 7 spot, I was the 7 spot, and this guy was the 5 spot, and it was the opposite. All the value were coming from the right side. And this guy got Jaden Daniels in the middle of the 7th round. He got Jaden Daniels in the middle of the 7th round. Like, absolutely wild stuff. He took Tyler Warren at pick 77. Or he took Tyler Warren at 68 and got Jaden Daniels at 77. Like, just absolute madness. And I didn't get any value in that draft. I drafted a solid team, but like I didn't get any value. It was all coming from the other side of the board. But I plan on doing enough DK drafts to get some of those values. Time for a little bit of this. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 member reviews to do in this draft. The greed. Well, like, I don't think it's like he didn't have Terry McLaurin. He just backstacked it, right? So, like, I think taking Tyler Warren over Jaden Daniels is fine. Unstacked, right? Like, oh, you mean you're the Pickens guy too. Got it. Like I said, I gave my reason. I've been waiting for my Nintendo music. I'll tell you this: if you ever give a super chat, you can get whatever music you want. At least for a little while. This one, I think like 3 playthroughs through is enough. I think all the other ones, like it's more background style. I could add more of this Nintendo style music. I have some more. I could add some more of it. We'll take Tucker Craft. I think he's ready week 1. I'm not worried about it. I'm pretty sure he's ready week 1. This guy takes Naked Stafford. So, I'm pretty pumped to release the Stafford video that I like. Jamie made this awesome Stafford song. I'm pretty pumped to release the it's a simple video, but man, it looks so good. I'm very pumped to release it on the other channel that we haven't pushed yet. But I mean, I guess I could let's do we want to just take Dart here? Yeah. We're going to make the same bet again. We're going to bet on offense here. We're going to bet on these 2 offenses. And we're going to go thin at tight end. We're going to go really thin at tight end. But I'm pretty pumped to be able to do that. We're going to fight today. We're going to fight. What, do you have neighbors or something too? I think this is perfectly fine for Eliminator. Like, quarterback, we want to secure the position that scores the most points every week. We want to make sure. No, I just want a quarterback. You got one. You even got the better one. You see, look at that. You got the guys. You don't have a stack. Look, Dak is stacked, Dart is stacked. Both with running backs, but they are stacked. Jaden Daniels is just always the right pick. So you can be mad, but I just won the Eliminator, guys. I just won the Eliminator. Daniels is just always the right pick. Hold on a second. I don't think you understand, sir. You don't understand what's going on here.
This could be the team that takes the whole thing down.
Now you understand what's going on here, guys. Now you understand. You just witnessed. You just witnessed it, guys. There you go. That's where we're at. We're in a good mood today. We're in a good mood. That was the best one. Yeah, I think I led into that one pretty well. I try to not make it obvious, but I'm gonna hit it randomly at times. Like on Saturday and Sunday nights, my mind is so fried from working the 12-hour days in the heat that I don't even think about it. But on the Monday through Thursday shows, I don't do anything. So it feels pretty good. Oh, look at that. Jake Ferguson's here. Yeah, let's take Jake Ferguson. We don't need to stack, but he's a fine pick. I think that's a lot of people's favorite clip. Whenever I figured you were gonna. I actually thought you were gonna do that. I really did. I would really, really like Golden here, to be completely honest. Yeah, I kind of really needed Golden. It does suck. I got double bye week 11 here. I can't take another bye week 11 guy, but my chart stuff has Green Bay as a really solid bet on both sides. One of them they're solid, and the other one they're kind of a target. So I don't mind just throwing one or two Green Bay options randomly on every team. My stuff also has Dallas as a pretty strong bet, which is why I'm doing this thing that I'm doing. So, and by the way, if you guys are new to the channel and you haven't given a sub yet, if you could give a sub, that'd be great. We're doing a 24-hour live stream at 1,000 subs. So let me put the banner up. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be an awesome time. We're gonna have a lot of guests. We are currently on pace to get there. The pace, I believe, is 3.2 a day, and I generally get a lot on Saturday, Sundays whenever I stream, and then during the week I get 2. So I'm on pace, but it's barely on pace. That's what I meant. Week 11 bye is tough. It says Quill. Yeah, no, it really is. A lot of the good bets have week 11 buys. I do agree with that. But you also can build out of it, right? I mean, the Adams is the same thing, right? Obviously, same team. All right, so I'm probably gonna go double receiver here. I don't know. I might just take another quarterback. Oh, C Money's got 3. We don't need to take another quarterback. We're good. I mean, I would take a third tight end if Likely makes it back. I'll tell you that. Here's your chance, C Money. Here's your chance. You could take Isaiah Likely from me. You could do it. You can get me back. Take a player I don't like who's stacked with my team. That's the ultimate. Yeah, there you go. Instant. No. You will never have him. You cannot have him. Easy. Shaheed's kind of the clear pick for me here. Who's also by week 11, which I wasn't paying attention to. Go me. So Omar Cooper, it is. I'm failing the week 11 stuff right now. I even have week 11 with Bijan and Kraft. So week 11 is going to suck. But week 11 is what? So finals, week 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. So if I get to week 11, I think it's $1,000, right? So I'm playing for $1,000, but I've already won 1,000 of my 1,500 entry fee back if I get there. I also think that week 11 is going to be like, if you're going to overstack a bye week, week 11 is probably the one to do it, because you're almost for sure going to go up against a team that has multiple week 11 buys, right? 12 pass ADP, I'll take it. Like, that's kind of where I think he should go. I think likely is kind of mispriced, but maybe I'm wrong. I just think with all the other tight end values, that likely feels mispriced is all. That so it looks like Jamie Nice and Blunt was with Jamie. The link got posted in my Discord. That should be awesome. Over at the IDP Center. So if you're in my Discord also, a lot of the community, I have a crew media section. You can go to the crew media section and you can find Best Ball a reasonable amount of the time. So I got to name this one on my phone. Fuck me out of Jaden, but who needs the quarterbacks? You took 3 quarterbacks. You took 3 quarterbacks too. You can't call me out. Can't call me out. Can't call me out. Like, no, your phone screwed you out of Jaden Daniels. Yeah, your phone got you. Like, you know for a fact if you pass Jaden Daniels there, I'm taking him. Like, you know for a fact I'm taking Jaden Daniels if he falls there, right? Like, you can't not know that. Like, you've seen me draft enough that you know that I'm a believer. Yeah, like, I mean, it's the other 2 that you're upset about, but those were stacks. So, I mean, Juwan Jennings or, like, any of these would be pretty nice. Can't do Denzel Boston. No clip here. Juwan Jennings, kind of a clear pick. I'll probably take Kamara here, although it is a bye week 8 with him. But the thing is with that, I mean, Sean Tucker might be the pick. What does my chart say? They don't love either one for this contest. It kind of prefers Tucker. So we're going to take Tucker here. It's also the different bye week. And I think he's going to fall in the end zone a bit. So we're going to take Sean Tucker there. Chart says you are a nerd, sir. Amen, brother. Says the guy who built the back end of it because I don't know how to do it. Says that. Says, by the way, we almost got to 50 likes again. That would be awesome. We're almost there. We're at 49 now. I want to thank everybody for coming out today. We went a little longer than usual. We usually do stay specifically on drafters on the drafters day. We did 3 draft over on drafters. Then we popped over here because we have an eliminator promo. So for those of you just popping in, if you didn't know, shout out OSU Missy. Not only helps me with the thumbnails, but keeps us posted on promos. We got a 7th inning stretch promo, do 5, get 1 free. And we got an eliminator, do 5, get 1 free promo right now. But yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and like what tomorrow, and by the way, tomorrow we got Pepper Tony coming on. Wednesday we got Steve from Fanspeak Network, and Thursday we have Updog, and we're going to go through that we're going to go through the tool that I kind of showed a little bit earlier today. And once again, thanks a lot to Colin, absolute legend. He's gifts all the time on all the channels. Super glad for him. And by the way, C Money, I think I've decided, I haven't looked at where the sprint is, but I think I've decided I'm just not going to do any of them. Thanks for the offer though. I'm wanting them to put, like, if it was a 20 max, I would do it. I think it needed to be like a 50, even a 50 max. I would have like put some entries in. It being a 150 max to me, like, I get it. They want to make sure it's filled by next week because they don't want to have what happened with the other one happen. Yeah, he's offered to pay for me to do some. The thing is like, I would have done it today if, hold on. Let's do Mooney for sure. Well, we had to, no, so with deciding that Pepper Tony's coming on tomorrow, I had to do the drafters thing today. And if we're doing that, like, it had to be today if we were doing sprints. So based on the way the week is going to work out, I just couldn't do it. I didn't want to do drafters tomorrow either because I didn't want to, like, the drafters crowd already has a lot of people doing drafters on that day. Let's finally stack Antonio Williams. So we got 8 receivers here. We waited a bit on it. Probably add a running back at the end. I think Ferg Kraft is probably thin, but I think it's also fine. I would love to get him. I would take Ray Davis too. Jaden Blue we could take. I don't love these bets in Eliminator right now. This is almost enough to stop at 4 in my opinion. Hey, thank you. I'm probably calling it after this. I got some things I got to do off stream, so we have to stop. And by the way, if you're just popping in, if you can smash the like, also sub, that would be great. So we'll finish this up, then we will do the reviews to the members, and then we're gonna head out. Also, if you don't want to review, yell at me, tell me I'm stupid. I won't review you. That's all it takes. Call me an idiot. Call me an idiot in chat. Just say, "Who, you're an idiot," and that's code for don't review me. We'll for this draft only. For this draft only. So we got. Don't worry about me. I have to go. That's not the right word, sir. Only the code word works. Only the code word. You got to type the code word. You got. But thank you for popping in. I hate you and I hate my team. Also not the code word. Also, not the code word, sir. So, we're going to get one of these guys. That's awesome. Katron, absolute smash here. Dude, I love this team. Man, I'm glad somebody passed on Jaden Daniels. Don't worry about me, dum-dum. I didn't draft. Got it. All right, so we got a 3-5-8-2 absolute powerhouse here. Jaden Daniels, Dak Prescott, Jackson Dart. We got Bijan Robinson, Javonte Williams, Cam Scatterbo, Sean Tucker, Katron Allen. Like, just absolute fire at the RB position. Just absolute fire. Dude, this all... We got these giant bets on these offenses, which I think is incredibly smart to do. Then we got... Like, because I don't care about the quarterback, running backs. I like the quarterback, running back, like, just, hey, this offense is going to cook in Eliminator quite a bit. Like, yeah, the stack feels good, but if Dak Prescott's cooking, like, I'm getting points there on the offense either way. And in the head-to-head, we're just hoping that the Dak team, like, if I'm going against another Dak team, I'm just hoping to get different somewhere else, right? Projection-wise stuff. So we got Bijan, Javonte, Cam Scatterbo, Sean Tucker, Katron Allen. Wide receivers, Nico Collins, Savonte Adams, Matthew Golding, Rashid Shaheed, and then no more bye week 7s or bye week 11 because we boxed ourselves out, but we went 8 to cover it. Omar Cooper, Jawan Jennings, Tarnell Mooney, Antonio Williams, and then Tucker Kraft, Jake Ferguson. So we did get them all stacked, but not with the elite pass catchers. So I really, really do like that team. We got C money here. If you get to the end and you got a lot of points, if that game hits. Right, yeah, exactly. Like, if that game hits, like, let's say Dak throws 3 touchdowns, Javonte gets 2, like, and they had George Pickens, but not Javonte, like, I probably still come out ahead in that scenario, right? Like, if it's a high-scoring game and they just have the receiving option and not the in a 1v1, like, I look pretty good in those situations. And if it doesn't hit and it's like a 20-point game, but it's then Dak is useless, and like it's a 1v1 versus CD and Javonte or whatever, and Javonte probably gets a few more points in that scenario at the better cost. We got a 3-5-7-3 here. We got Trevor Lawrence, we got Patrick Mahomes, we got Malik Willis. Running back, Travis, DeAndre Swift, Ramondre, Tyler Algier, Zach Charbonnet. Wide receivers, Puka Nacua, George Pickens, Terry McLaurin, Parker Washington, Jalen McMillan. Cup plus Kirk feel awesome for Eliminator, by the way. Then we got Travis Kelce, Isaiah Likely, and Greg Dulcich. I like that combination. This is my last one. I have some things I got to do tonight. But we'll be back on tomorrow with Pepper Tony. I'm not sure if we're going to be on at 4 p.m. with Pepper Tony, or if him and I are going to do some sort of a members only. I never said that. I said we're almost to 50 likes. I intentionally did not say that, sir. I intentionally did not say that because I knew I couldn't. I did say we're almost to 50 likes. Did I say that? Go back and check. If I did, I'll lock in. I'll do one. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that. Look, if you can find it in the video, give me a timestamp of where I said it. I will add an extra one on tomorrow night. How's that? Give me the timestamp of where I said it. I'll go back. I'll listen. And tomorrow night, we'll get an additional draft. We got a 3-6-7-2. Tyler Shuck, Sam Darnold, and Daniel Jones. RB, Omarion Hampton, Quinshon Judkins, Bayshaw Tootin, Kenneth Gainwell, Brian Robinson, and Tank Bigsby. Seems like you got enough at running back for sure. JSN, Anchor, Jordan Tyson, Alec Pierce, Trey Tucker, Zachariah Branch, Troy Franklin, Devon Bailey, McBride Warren. That is a lot of tight end. But honestly, everything else looks like it could work. Not a bad team. Waiting on quarterback, but still going 3 is probably the right move instead of spending as much as I did. But I think it could, like, I do think that's probably most cases the right move. Yeah, I like that running back room for Waiting for sure. Chat, get to scrubbing. All right, we got a 3-6-6-3. Baker Mayfield, because Gunner did not say the code word. He's getting reviewed anyway. 3-6-6-3. Baker Mayfield, CJ Stroud, Mendoza. Running backs. Weighted. Jalen Warren, Brooks, Dobbins, Sampson, Braylon, Halani. Honestly feels fine. CeeDee Lamb, Rice, Higgins, Waddle, Mekhi Lemon, Shakir, stopping like all different bye weeks except for those two. But it's a late one in week 10. And this is a team I don't want to see in week 11. Brock Bowers, Gesicki, Washington. Yeah, this is very well built. Stopping at 6 makes sense there. You have Shakir's like the perfect guy to give you a 4th guy for week 10 bye as well. And you only have one running back on bye week 10 and no tight ends. So makes a lot of sense there. I like that team quite a bit. I liked all the teams I've seen tonight. I had a great time streaming tonight. I will be back on tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central. Have a good day, everybody. Peace.